Welcome back to my channel. My name is eVani and this video is going to be how I enhance and use my apple cider vinegar as either a shampoo alternative or in combination with shampoo. First, what you're gonna need is Bragg's organic apple cider vinegar, peppermint essential oil, tea tree essential oil, lavender essential oil, and a spray bottle that's almost empty of the old apple cider vinegar. First, you're going to remove the top and you are going to pour in the organic apple cider vinegar. Some of the reasons you would use organic apple cider vinegar instead of shampoo include the fact that the fermenting process leaves a lot of nutrients left in the vinegar, so it contains vitamin C and B, and when absorbed into the scalp, it can promote hair growth. It smooths the cuticle so that it makes your hair easier to style and gives it a lot of slip. It restores the natural acidic pH of your scalp, and it removes any debris and dead skin cells because it contains an alpha hydroxy acid. Next, you're going to grab for your peppermint oil. Peppermint oil is really good for— Hold up, girl. Wait, what? Rewind. You're not gonna dilute that solution at all. Any information I ever read about apple cider vinegar says you need to dilute it in order to properly use it, and you are probably 100% correct. Even though apple cider vinegar has a pH of around 3 and your scalp has a pH of around 5 or 5.5, the reason I don't dilute my apple cider vinegar with water is because your hair is already wet when you start this process. So a pH of about 7, regular water, will eventually dilute it. It's just not all inside the spray bottle. That's my take on it. Carry on. Okay, moving right along, some of the benefits of peppermint oil include stimulating the hair follicle by increasing circulation and oxygen to the scalp. It helps combat dandruff and any other dry scalp issues. It helps prevent hair loss because it's an astringent, and I personally like the cooling effect that it has on my scalp. So here I'm just going to put 10 to 12 drops of the peppermint oil inside this 12-ounce spray bottle. Next up, we have tea tree oil. The reason I use this is because it helps combat bacterial, viral, and microbial infections on the scalp. Not that I have any of those issues, but girl, I don't want any either. It helps increase blood circulation, and it contains anti-inflammatory properties. Here I'm adding about 10 to 12 drops of the tea tree oil also. Next up is lavender. This helps mask the apple cider vinegar smell, it prevents hair loss, and this also contains anti-inflammatory properties. Here I'm only adding about 6 or 7 drops because this stuff is really strong. Not that the rest of them aren't, but yeah, I just don't need 12 drops of this. After it's all put together, you're just going to shake it thoroughly so that everything is distributed evenly, and so you have your enhanced apple cider vinegar. Next up is going to be how I use it. What you will need for the usage part will be your apple cider vinegar that you just enhanced, a spray bottle full of water, a shampoo of your choice. These are my 2 favorite options. So let's get started. First, I'm going to split my hair into 4 sections. You guys already know, it's the usual. And now what you're going to do is spray your hair with the water that I had showed you guys. This is warm water. And just a disclaimer, normally I do either all of this in the shower or over the sink. Because of my filming setup, I couldn't film and show you guys and do this over the sink at the same time. But it is kind of messy, so be prepared. But here I'm just spraying my hair with the warm water and working that all the way through so it covers the whole section. Next, I'm going to take the apple cider vinegar and spray it directly on my roots. The reason I do this is because it balances the pH of your scalp, and it's not going to balance anything if it actually doesn't get to your scalp. So I spray it on my roots first, and I make sure I massage that in so that all of the benefits from the oils can get absorbed. I use the pads of my fingers and I use my nails. There's some controversy about that, whether you should scratch your scalp, whether it helps or it hurts, but I've never noticed any damaging effects from doing it, so I'm just trying to get all the debris out. Next, I'm just making sure that my hair is completely wet for this part, and I'm gonna work that through. Then I'm gonna take the apple cider vinegar and spray it on my hair. So first my scalp and then my hair, and I'm gonna work that all the way through and make sure that my cuticle is closed at this point, but it still is cleansing and it does get all the debris out from the week. Next, I'm going to take my shampoo and I'm only going to use like one little squirt, not a whole bunch, because I don't want to super strip my hair, only make sure that everything is thoroughly cleansed. So I rub that in between my hands and I apply that to my hair. I try and focus it on my hair, not my scalp, because most shampoos are alkaline and they can throw the pH of your scalp off. So I just try to focus that on my hair and not my scalp. So I'm just gonna make sure all of that is thoroughly worked through and squeeze out any excess in the sink. And I'm just going to take it, twist it up a little and clip it down and move on to the next section. I told y'all this was messy, so be prepared. I'm just gonna go over one more time the entire process. So I spray my hair with water, make sure everything is soaked. Then I'm going to make sure that the water is thoroughly worked in because I do have low porosity hair. Then I'm going to take the apple cider vinegar and spray that directly on my scalp first. And I'm tilting my head back so that the apple cider vinegar doesn't drip towards your face. Believe me, if you ever get this stuff in your eye, girl, it's gonna be a bad day. It's just gonna be a bad day. But I go ahead and work that through, massage it into my scalp, and make sure I get them edges. I feel like they get neglected when the cleansing process comes along, so I make sure all of the gel and buildup is from around the edges, okay? Now I'm spraying the apple cider vinegar on my hair, and I will proceed to work that through as well. Again, keeping this stuff away from your face and away from your eyes. Again, another squirt of shampoo for the entire section. Don't go ham, it's not that serious. I did just rub my scalp there, but try and focus the shampoo mostly for your hair, not for your scalp, because again, it is alkaline and will base out your scalp. And after I've worked that through, we're just gonna do a slight swirl and clip it up and out of the way, and we move on to the next section. So in the YouTube time vault, things go by really quickly, and I've already finished the second half of my head, and I'm gonna just jump in the shower. And now for the easy part, you're just rinsing out the shampoo and the apple cider vinegar. I will tell you guys that the smell does not linger in my hair. After I get done rinsing it out and conditioning, my hair smells like whatever I conditioned with. So if you're worried about the smell staying around, it definitely doesn't. I hope this video was helpful and informative, and I hope you guys give it a try because it has seriously changed my hair life. It makes my hair so much healthier and smoother and shiny. So I hope you guys give this a try. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Comment down below any questions you might have. And don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.